ready for this goodness. Why make a 5-minute tutorial and a 10-minute tutorial? Why not make them both? I am someone who I love to have a 5-minute face. And I'm also somebody that loves to have a 10-minute face or more. And you're probably like that too. Or maybe you just wanna have it quick, but there are some days that you have something going on that you wanna spend a little more time. How do we make the difference between that 5-minute look to a 10-minute look, giving it a little bit more detail? That's what we're going with in our tutorial today. I hope you love this. I hope it helps make sense. I'm gonna do the easiest application for you. Let's do it. Okay, before I take off this makeup, I wanna show you one thing. So I've actually started doing something that makes my skin glow a lot more. So I want you to take, we still have great glow. You know, we still have that gorgeous, gorgeous shine. We'll zoom in just a little bit when we edit this, but we still have this gorgeous, natural glisten to the makeup. You want your skin to look a little more dewy, because when it looks a little more dewy, you look a lot more youthful. You look a lot more just awake and alive instead of having everything look flat. So I want you to just look at this application right now. I'm gonna go take this off so that we can start our 5-minute look. I'm actually gonna do a method using my illuminator first and then putting on the makeup, and you'll see even more the difference that that can make, and you can decipher which one you like better. So again, this one is without any illuminator whatsoever. This is just with me taking really good care of my skin. And then we will do one with using your illuminator, which is this little bit of shine right here first, and then makeup application. All right, we're gonna roll this out. For time's sake, I'm not gonna put on my sunscreen and all that jazz and this, because I am going to be taking it off right after this and be putting on a whole new one. But I'm always gonna be starting out with my sunscreen. And this is just a serum that I will put, especially when I'm feeling dry. I don't use it so much in the summertime when I'm already feeling moisturized. Wow, that's hard. But this will go right now, especially where we're drier, with it being not totally hot. If you're watching this around March, April, May, you know, before all that. So I'll let that sit, okay? So I usually give these things though time to completely dry. So yes, the makeup is a 5-minute makeup look, but you do need to make sure you're giving time for your moisturizers and all that time to dry ahead of time, and not just rolling right into your makeup. So don't forget that. So I'll always put those on, go brush my teeth, go brush my hair, do that kind of thing, and then get into my makeup. So let's do this. I have my handy dandy timer. We're gonna start this baby and turn it on now. First things first, I'm gonna get this bad boy. This is my sponge. It's a damp sponge where I like wring out every ounce of water that is in it. And then I'm gonna take that illuminator and just like so, and I'm going to just put the illuminator on the face before anything else. Okay, now I'm going to roll into colored eye primer. And it already has a really fun coloring to it, because then it's gonna make it super simple that I just need one color added to my eyes on top of this, or I can leave this one completely as it is. One of the two. I take my lip pencil. This is actually a lip pencil that I use, and I roll this lip pencil as like a liner, but kind of filling in there, because then it adds color and lining and makes it so that I can be super quick but not feel naked. And then it has a brush on it that I can just turn over and rock out. Then we have mascara. brows. And this is just Glossier. And this one's tinted. When I do my 10-minute look though, I'm gonna do my brows a little bit differently. This is just the fastest way that I could get a little color onto the brows and get them into the shape that I need. Next, we are going to go and roll out the colors. So here we go. This is bronzer. Just bronzing that face in the key places. Next we have color corrector, if needed. This isn't needed by everybody. But I just put it in my key places and keep the whole less is more type method. And I'm just doing teeny tiny, just pop. So less is more. Now I'm gonna go to under eyes. And this is just a main foundation. This isn't like anything bright, it's just my main foundation. And I'm getting it in just the areas that I feel that I want it to be. And then right in here, cleaning things up. And then blush and call it a day. Oh, lip gloss. We can't forget lip gloss. And call it good. We're at 4 minutes and 45 seconds and we are done. All done. So there's just my quick, fast 5-minute look, still totally taking advantage of my makeup, what I wanna do. Although I will say, I kinda missed a couple of things here on the old forehead. Watch your blending and adjust. I can't just let that sit, right? Sit tight with that. Okay, so let's make that a solid 5 minutes with doing that. 5 minutes on your face. Now, what we're gonna do is, I have this little shine going on here. Now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna redo my whole makeup look again and show you what different things that I can do to turn this into a 10-minute look. So makeup is cool. Okay, I want your makeup experience to be that you get to wear it however you want. What if, you know how I put like a color corrector and my main foundation and I did a bronzer and I did a blush? What if you're somebody that just wants to do a little bit of brightening under the eyes and adding a blush? You can. Like, I think that we put too much focus on, let's chat, shall we? I think we put too much focus on what we always thought makeup had to be, and where I don't wear makeup, that's too much work for me type thing. And I want makeup to be an experience for you so that you feel like you're just taking care of the bare necessities, like something that might drive you crazy that if you just mess with it just a bit, it would take you 2 minutes, you'd feel better, you'd be out the door, and you'd be rock and rolling with your makeup look. So I want your makeup to just be simplified to who you are, right? And just giving yourself that little bit of extra time. So let's take our makeup. We're using a cream makeup here, cream foundation, cream bronzer, cream contour. That's what we're using. And then lip and cheeks, cream lip and cheeks. And then we're using powder for the eyes. Today, all I did was the eye primer, but we're gonna take this 5-minute look that you see here. See that shine that we got from doing that illuminator first? And now we're gonna take this and I'm gonna do illuminator first again on the next one, but we're going to add more color to the eye and just vamp the look just a bit more. All right, we're gonna turn on the timer on this one. We're gonna rock out the 10-minute look. Again, remember the sunscreen, the serum, whatever. You don't need to overdo the products before you start. So if you just need moisturizer just on the dry things on your cheeks or something, that's it. That's all she wrote. You don't need your whole entire face because we have a cream, okay? Not to mention, your sunscreen is now going on too. So don't overdo it. Put on your stuff, let it completely absorb, go do your hair, go do other things, and then come back to your makeup. All right, let's rock out this 10-minute makeup look. We're gonna go dive in a little deeper than what we just did, and we're gonna rock out this makeup look for you. Let's do this. Turning this puppy on right now, good to go. We're gonna put the illuminator on first, just like we did the first time. Go in with a little shine ahead of time to really add in that dewy look. Hopefully I didn't just cover up the camera. All right, next we're gonna go in and I'm gonna do my brows. This is with a clear gel to create shape. And I like to do this without any color because then I can just get it right on point for where I want. Okay, eye primer. Okay, eyeshadow. I'm gonna come in with a really neutral color. I need a mirror. The next shade up, a little bit darker. So I use Stay Golden first, and now I'm using Basic. Now I'm using Eve. And now Bright Eyes. I'm going to line. And this is with Coco. Mascara. Brows. Now I'm just gonna create little hair-like strokes in the brow, so we're spending a little bit more time getting our look kind of more polished with this brow look. And that makes such a polished difference with your look. And if you do your brows a little bit different, then just giving them that little bit of more time is important. So using the cream foundation is gonna act as a second skin to your skin. So you're gonna be able to just get down to the nitty gritty of your makeup with using that cream foundation. So we're going in right here. Oh, I scratched my face. Oh, good job, Jess. Here is a bronzer. Okay, bronze this side and the forehead, and making it just be very key places that you want to get after. Okay, then I'm gonna come in with my color corrector again, getting him in those key places in a stipple, using one dab into the makeup. So I just like seriously go like that. Just to the areas that need a little bit of color correcting. Then my main foundation. In these fast but stipples. And I'm gonna do a dab of my color corrector, or sorry, a dab of my main and a dab of my brightener. So it just brings that out just a bit. I scratched my dang face. Don't ask me how I did that. Okay, now I'm gonna take my contour and I'm just gonna put it in the back. So I'm doing my contour less so I like fully realize that it's not really mandatory to just hit up contour so much with your contour that you can really truly use such a minimal amount of contour. It's not, we overdo it. So just get it in those key places that you know you need to hit. Okay, I'm gonna hit my blush. I'm going to line my lips. Get a little bit of color. And this is coming onto the skin like, I don't want that. So I'm gonna take that off and just fix that real fast. Cause it's starting to pull orange there. And I just do not want that. And then I'll get my lid. Now I'm going to brighten with just a little bit of color. So instead of brightening a ton, I just brighten in super key places. Oh, I had lipstick on my fingers. Well, that takes away from my 10 minutes. We're at 9:42. I'm just putting some mascara under my eyes and calling it good. Okay, 9 minutes, 56 seconds. All right, let me assess because I don't fully have a mirror when I do this. I would address this little goober right here. and clean up under my nose just a bit better. Sorry, I know you're like, this takes away from the 10 minutes, Joss, but I couldn't see. I'd rather let you see with my fixings than like go off camera and completely change my face and then come back on, because that's just silly. So that is what I do. So in the summertime, I would put setting spray on before I apply my makeup. You can use powder in the summertime, whatever, but in the winter, I don't have to do that. So you could spray your face if you wanted, and then I like to take a sponge and my powder and then just press only where I need it though. So I'd press here, I'd press here. That's the only places I'd press for my powder. So there is your 5-minute makeup look, your 10-minute makeup look. You could do a 20-minute makeup look and have things even more dialed in right to the max. But I wanted to prove to you that 1, your makeup can be easy. 2, using a cream foundation allows you to have more wiggle room with where you put things. Yes, I know you could just take a CC cream and all that, but if you noticed, I was able to customize the colors that I needed for the areas so that 1, I didn't look washed out. Like if I would have put a main foundation all over my whole entire face, I would have looked washed out. But instead, with the cream foundation, I'm able to put it in just key places with the colors needed, and it makes it so much easier. So with the Saint foundation, it used to be called mascara, but excuse me, with the Saint foundation, you can have me custom color match you so you don't have to guess what colors they are. It is only in the US and Canada, minus Quebec, but I'm able to match you to the colors that are best tones for you. It's even better than going onto the website and picking a pre-built collection, because we all know that usually in a pre-built collection, there's gonna be a color that you might not need. So you can choose which one you want, but I would get a custom color match. fitmissionmakeup.com is where you go. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Facebook, I go live. And I do makeup tutorials, hair tutorials. Heck, today we did makeup, hair, and style all in one. And then on Instagram, I'm always uploading tips and tricks and things. And I love it when you come over to Instagram and you get my DMs and you say hello. So make sure that if you subscribe to this channel, you like this channel, you like this video, you give it a thumbs up, you go over and you say hi. Hopefully you get a lot out of this page. You learn some good things, you learn some new things, and you know that you got a friend right here. Take care. If you need me, email me, Jocelyn@fitmissionmakeup.com, and we'll see you later.